Hey guys, welcome back to the Chaos Sniper channel, and in today's video I will be showing you the most toxic deck from chaosrising, which of course is Mega Dragalge EX. It's got two pretty good attacks. The first one, Corrosive Liquid, discards all special energy and all tools from your opponent's Pokemon, which is good, but we're mainly focusing on its second attack, Pernicious Poison, which poisons your opponent's active Pokemon, but instead of placing one damage counter in between turns, it does 16. And we've got a bunch of other cards in the deck that can make Pernicious Poison even worse, like Perilous Jungle, which places 2 additional damage counters on poisoned Pokemon that aren't dark types. We've got the new Roxie's Performance, which makes your opponent's poisoned Pokemon unable to retreat. We've got Budew to item lock in the early game. We've got Yveltal to retreat lock early in the game. We've got Crushing Hammer to discard energy on the flip of a coin. And we've got Gravity Gemstone, which makes it harder for your opponent's active Pokemon to retreat. And the ace spec in the deck is Prime Catcher. This is a deck list I copied, so just so you know, I didn't make this. Well, not entirely, but the ace spec in the deck originally was Hero Escape, but I switched it with Prime Catcher because I thought Prime Catcher would be a better fit, because it can switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon, and can switch your own Pokemon too, so it's a nice card to have in the deck. Oh yeah, and I'm sorry for not uploading last week. I was kind of stressed out from YouTube stuff, so I decided to take a break last Friday, but I'm back to kick some more butt. But anyway, let's get to the matches now so you can see me kick butt. Okay, I'm going to pick Tails, and it's Heads. I think I might wind up going second. Yep, I'm going second. And I mulliganed, and so did my opponent. Man, what is it with everyone playing Mega Greninja and Mega Starmie? Like, ever since I started filming videos with Mega Dragalge, I just get matched up against that starter Mega Greninja deck. I already filmed 2 videos, or 2, I already filmed 2 battles against this deck. Man, my opponent opens with Meowth EX but benches 2 Froakie. That's pretty stupid. I would not do that. Because now Last Ditch Catch does nothing. Okay, so my opponent plays Ultra Ball. My opponent's taking forever to do something. Okay, he gets Mega Greninja. Probably got a rare candy in his hands. Catch a Water Energy to Skrelp. And Poké Pad for Dunsparce. Probably Poké Pad for a Budew. Retreat. Then Crispin. Put Dark into my hand. Attach Water to Skrelp. And Itchy Pollen. And that item locks my opponent. And should slow him down a bit while I get set up, because I didn't get too great of a start. Yeah, my opponent evolves Froakie into Frogadier. Plays Lily's Determination. Benches a Staryu. Attaches new Upper Energy to Frogadier. Probably got Mega Greninja ready to go. I don't think he's going to be able to use Summoning Jutsu because New Upper Energy only provides colorless energy while it's attached to anything other than a stage 2. Okay, I got another Skrelp. Okay, Darkness Energy on the Skrelp and Itchy Pollen because they really can't do anything else. Yeah, my opponent benches another Staryu. My opponent's going to play Dawn. You're going to grab a Fezandipiti, a Mega Starmie, and a Mega Greninja. Okay, evolves Frogadier and a Mega Greninja. Evolves Staryu into Mega Starmie. And benches Fezandipiti. And he goes Ninja Spinner. Okay, I'm going to go into Dunsparce. Hopefully I can draw Lillie's Determination or Dudunsparce or something I can search either, and I get an energy. And now I just have to end my turn. Okay, my opponent gets a Water Energy with Energy Search. Attaches to Mega Starmie. Ultra Ball is probably for maybe another Mega Starmie, or a Frogadier, or another Mega Greninja. Yep, another Mega Greninja because he's probably got a rare candy in his hand. Yep. Yep, and I get Ninja Spinnered. Alright, it's all or nothing now. I gotta put up my most powered up Skrelp. Come on. And I top deck Mega Dragalge. Hopefully this can do something for me. Alright, I'm gonna play Roxie's Performance just so Mega Greninja can't retreat. Okay. Alright, this might actually be a pretty interesting match for the video. Okay, my opponent just attaches another energy to Mega Starmie and uses Ninja Spinner again. Okay, I can't I couldn't knock it out during the last in between turns phase with Precious Poison, so I'm gonna use Corrosive Liquid now to get rid of that air balloon. Precious Poison still goes through. Knock out Mega Greninja and grab 3 prize cards. Hopefully those can help me out a bit. And I know I might get knocked out with Mega Starmie if he has another energy. If he's got like an Ignition Energy or if he's got another Water Energy in his hand, my Mega Dragalge is done for. But I won't automatically lose the game because he's got 4 prize cards remaining instead of 3. Okay, yeah. I get Nebula Beamed. It's fine. But I might have a way out of this. I might have a way out of this mess. I'm just gotta put my Skrelp up. Okay, I can Night Stretcher, get my Mega Dragalge back. Evolve. Bench Fezandipiti. Play Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Maybe. Actually, I might have just made a huge mistake. Probably shouldn't have done that, knowing he's got another Mega Greninja. And flip the script. Okay, I'm gonna play Shaymin so that my Dunsparce doesn't get Mortal Shurikened. I'm going to play Special Red Card just to disrupt his hand a little bit. Probably should. I'm going to play Lillies to hopefully find a Water Energy. No, I don't find it. That sucks. But what I will do, attach another Dark Energy to Mega Dragalge. Maybe bench a Munkidori. Nah. I'm going to attach Gravity Gemstone to Mega Dragalge and use Corrosive Liquid. Get rid of new Upper Energy. That's all I can really do. Okay, I get Special Red Carded now. Okay, maybe this hand could help me out a bit. Okay, my opponent gets a Salvatore. So we can evolve his other Staryu. I'm probably going to get Nebula Beamed. Yeah. It's one more Nebula Beam and I'm done for. So I think what I should do is find a boss's orders. I need a boss's orders. Alright, I get a boss. Alright. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, other Mega Army. Wait. I'm an idiot. If he finds another energy, I'm done for. Crushing Hammer. I should have done Mega Greninja, man. I should have done that. Man, I'm really stupid. But, wait. Okay, Night Stretcher to get Water Energy from my discard pile. And my brain is really struggling to work today. Yeah, I can Pernicious Poison. Hopefully he doesn't have that energy. Please don't get an energy. Please don't get an energy. Don't punish me for screwing up. Don't punish me. Please don't. Okay, Buddy-Buddy Poffin. That's not really going to do anything bad. Come on, don't punish me for screwing up. Come on, just end your turn, bro. Come on. Just end your turn. And he conceded. That one's definitely going in the YouTube video. Man, I screwed up and my brain farted a whole lot, but I got a slow start. But I still managed to come back from everything, so I say that was a victory. Okay, I'm gonna call heads. And it's tails, so I'm probably gonna wind up going second. Okay, I can put a Skrelp in the active spot. Now that I'm playing ranked mode, I should probably get some more interesting matchups, stuff that isn't completely boring. Okay, my opponent opens with Mega Kangaskhan. Wonder what that's all about. So I'm just going to attach a Dark Energy to Skrelp, Poké Pad for a Dunsparce. Yeah, I should Poké Pad for a Dunsparce. And my turn. Okay, my opponent plays Secret Box. Grabs all those cards. I saw an Academy at Night in there. I wonder if he's playing Slowking. I know that's a new deck that's been popping up. Okay. Yep, I'm playing against Slowking. That confirms it. My opponent's got a Latios on the bench and a Slowpoke. And another Slowpoke and a Smoochum. I'm gonna have to get rid of Academy at Night and Slowpoke. Okay, my opponent has used Delightful Kiss. And attaches them to Slowpoke. Okay, I get the water energy I need, so I don't need to use Crispin. Going to Perilous Jungle. Crushing Hammer, see if I can get rid of that energy right there. No, I can't. And what I need to do is Ultra Ball for Meowth. Then search a Lillie's Determination. Hopefully I can get Mega Dragalge and a Prime Catcher. And this will draw me 8 cards. Okay, I don't get Prime Catcher, but I do get an Ultra Ball. Discard Night Stretcher and maybe the Dark Energy. Grab a Mega Dragalge. Gonna Poké Pad for a Dudunsparce. Hopefully that'll find me a Prime Catcher and something that can search me something else that has a free retreat cost. But if not, I got another Poké Pad that I can search a Dunsparce with. And I got 3 copies of Lillie's Determination. So what I'm going to do is Poké Pad, Dunsparce, bench Dunsparce, Pernicious Poison. My prize card is a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay, my opponent's got Slowking now. Yeah, Brave Bengal's kind of a problem for me. Hopefully he doesn't have Academy at Night in his hand. Yeah, my opponent's got a Fezandipiti. Probably gonna use Flip the Script. Should probably work on setting up another Mega Dragalge. Okay, Seek Inspiration. And it's a Psychic Energy, so it doesn't do jack squat. Alright. Buddy-Buddy Poffin, search a Dunsparce and a Skrelp. Attach a Water Energy to Skrelp. Lillie's Determination. Crushing Hammer. See if I can get rid of that energy. Nope. Another fail. Just gonna Pernicious Poison now. There goes Slowking. Take another prize. It's just an energy. Okay, my opponent goes into his other Slowpoke. Probably gonna grab Slowking out of his discard pile. Yep. I knew it. That's what I would have done if I was playing that deck. Okay, Lillie's Determination, that might get him in the Academy at night. Okay. My opponent's got Seek Inspiration ready to go. Still seems like no Academy at night. And my opponent's taking forever. Okay, there's Poké Pad. Another Slowking, I guess, for next turn. Okay, my opponent grabbed the Lillie Clefairy, which is not good for me. It would have been crazy if it was a Pokemon and it just one-shotted my Dragalge. And my opponent conceded. Yeah. Although that was a pretty easy victory, I'm going to include it in the video because that was hilarious. Okay, I'm going to call heads. And what kind of username is Toilet Baby Ninja? I've never seen a gamer tag as ridiculous as that. I'm going to go first. Dude. I also saw another guy with the username Tyraniturd. Man, gamer tags are getting ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to start with Yveltal. Pretty good start, because then I can retreat lock my opponent. Okay, my opponent starts with Fan Rotom. He's going to attach an energy to Yveltal. Buddy-Buddy Poffin for Dunsparce and Skrelp. And end my turn. Okay, Fan Rotom is probably going to search a bunch of Dunsparce. Still don't exactly know what deck this guy's playing. Maybe it's Beedrill. I've seen Fan Rotom in some Beedrill deck. Force of Vitality. This might be a Beedrill deck. Okay, so my opponent used Lillie's Determination. Bug Catching Set. Another sign that this is a Beedrill deck. Weedle and Beedrill. I knew it! Okay, my opponent plays Buddy-Buddy Poffin, searches a couple Weedle. Now I can't let my opponent get more than 2 Beedrill in play, or else they're gonna one-shot Mega Dragalge. I'm gonna Poké Pad for Dudunsparce, so I can draw 3 cards. You know what? I'm actually gonna Ultra Ball for Meowth for Lillies before I do that. That'll just give me a fresh 8 new cards. Got another Dunsparce to bench. And another Skrelp. Yeah, I'm just gonna run away draw. What should I do now? You know what? I should probably bench Budew. Retreat Yveltal. And use Itchy Pollen. Yeah, items are definitely going to stop. They're definitely going to disrupt my opponent a whole lot. Because now you can't use Bug Catching Set or Poké Pad or Buddy-Buddy Poffin or Ultra Ball. Now I just need to find like a Perilous Jungle. Okay, my opponent's got 2 Dudunsparce. And I gotta get rid of that Kakuna. And find Perilous Jungle to bump Forest to Vitality. Okay, I get the Water Energy I need. Play Dudunsparce, play my other Mega Dragalge. Just gonna run away, draw. Bench Dunsparce. Poké Pad for another one. I'm gonna Crushing Hammer, because I'm not gonna target Fanrotom for an attack. Okay, get rid of that energy. Boss's orders, Kakuna. And Pernicious Poison. Just can't let my opponent get too many Beedrill in play. Gotta protect Mega Dragalge. Okay, so my opponent goes into Dudunsparce. Now he's got 3 in play, so he's probably gonna run away draw like 3 times. He's either gonna put up another Dudunsparce, and I was gonna say, or a Weedle. Okay, run away draw again. Okay, my opponent has got 1 Beedrill in play so far. Final runaway draw. Okay, my opponent benches another Dunsparce. Uses Bug Catching Set. Probably gonna find some more Weedle and Kakuna and Beedrill and energy and stuff. Alright, let's see how many Beedrill he gets out this turn. He's got 14 cards in his hand. That's crazy. I got 6. Okay, and my opponent uses Dawn now, so... Oh boy. I might be cooked. But I got Special Red Card in my hand, so... I can disrupt that giant hand if I need to. Okay, there's a Kakuna. Okay, there's Sacred Ash. I'm gonna shuffle a Weedle and a Kakuna into his deck. Okay, there's a Beedrill. There's Poké Pad. Probably gonna search the Kakuna. Yep. And he's probably gonna Ultra Ball for Beedrill. Yeah. Mega Dragalge is going down. I think I might be able to save myself. It's a pretty desperate moment, but if I Meowth for Crispin and then flip heads on Crushing Hammer, I might beat him. I might. But we'll see. First, I'm going to special red card. Hopefully he doesn't get any energy. Typically Beedrill decks only have 5 energy, so neither of those 3 should be energy, hopefully. Gonna Meowth for Crispin, so I can power up my Pernicious Poison. I'm gonna put Darkness into my hand, attach Water to Mega Dragalge, then attach the Dark from my hand to Mega Dragalge. Crushing Hammer, come on, please work. Please work. Nice. No, unless you can find another energy, I might be okay. I'm gonna attach Gravity Gemstone to make it harder for my opponent to retreat Pokemon. Then I'm just gonna Pernicious Poison. Hopefully he doesn't have that energy. Because if he doesn't have an energy and Beedrill gets poisoned, then Beedrill gets knocked out. My opponent's really doing nothing. Okay, he plays Buddy-Buddy Poffin. An Ultra Ball. Probably for Dudunsparce. He's gonna try and draw the energy. He's gonna try and run away draw for it. Come on, please don't get the energy. Please don't get the energy. Please don't get the energy. No energy. Okay, come on. Bug catching set. Please don't find any energy. Okay, he just got a Weedle. He did not get any energy. He just benches the Weedle. Lillie's determination. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get the energy. I know he's gonna get it. Poké Pad. Okay, he grabbed the Kakuna. He might not have gotten it. Bug catching set. He's gonna get it. I know he's gonna get the energy. Yeah. Yeah, he got it. Man, my opponent's a genius. And he navigated out of that 3-card hand pretty well. Even though I lost, that match was definitely worth including in the video. Great skills on my opponent's part. And what kind of gamer tag was Toilet Baby Ninja? Anyway guys, that was the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Click here to watch me kick butt with Cinccino EX. And as always, God bless.